Make sure you unmute, Vicky.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just shared my presentation without unmuting myself.
That's okay. I did the
Okay.
same thing. It happens to the best of us, you know?
Okay.
So,
Can you see my presentation now?
yes, we can. And
Okay, great.
all right. So you are here also from Macedonia, Thrace, Northern Greece.
Thrace, Northern Greece, yes.
Yeah, great. And welcome. And are you
Thank
ready?
you.
Let's see if you can make
Yes.
10 minutes, okay?
Let's see.
At least 9 and
Thank
a
you
half.
so much.
Go.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming and for the invite. So I will be presenting a very short presentation about promoting autonomy, academic achievement, and social responsibility in university students' teaching practice. And give me 1 minute. So I will give a very short definition of service learning based on which the public engagement scheme has been set up at the university. And this is a framework for students' teaching practice. And then I'm going to finish describing the benefits for the students. So before I give you the context of public engagement scheme and how this serves as the framework for teaching practice, I want to mention that everything has been built on the following quote, that higher education curriculum is not just for the benefit of individual students, enabling them to succeed personally in a competitive economy-driven world, but for the benefit of the wider society. And we should not forget that as teachers, we affect society. The public engagement scheme has been built on the notion of service learning, which is a structured learning experience that combines community service with explicit learning, objectives, and preparation, and structured opportunities for reflection. And this is exactly what students who are taking the teaching practice are doing. And this is exactly why autonomy is significantly boosted. So what is the public engagement scheme? It is a program that is otherwise known as English language lessons for teenagers. It is a program where we, including myself, but basically final year students of the university, are teaching English as if they were in a foreign language school. And these learners come from financially weak families who would otherwise wouldn't have the chance to learn English. This is a 3-year program. It was set up in collaboration with the municipality of Thessaloniki in 2016. All the learners that are taking part in this program have been selected by the social civil servants of the municipality of Thessaloniki. And the students who are going finally to take part in the program have been selected based on a placement test that the university has given to them. The program actually lasts a whole academic year, let's say. It starts in October and ends in May. These EFL learners are taught English on Tuesdays and Fridays for 1.5 hours. And the university students' teaching practice rotation is about around 3 weeks. So each one of them teaches around 3 weeks. Just very briefly, the EFL learners that are taught English, they start at an A2 or so level, and they finish at a B2 level. They are usually 12 years old, 12 to 13, and when they finish the program, they're 14 to 15 years old. And as you can realize, this is a mixed ability classroom. So what is the rationale behind the public engagement scheme, within which, as I said, university students' teaching practice is taking place? Number one, we aim at making the students, the trainees, informed citizens in order to interact with the public and to strengthen the relationship with the public. Also, we offer them a really important volunteer experience, and we try to boost this skill, which is a very important skill for our society. So both through teaching and learning, students are gaining a significant experience about how it is to teach and manage a classroom with all the challenges. And of course, they learn about themselves. It is a highly reflective classroom and highly reflective experience and practice. Finally, our university students raise their awareness and sensitivity about contemporary social issues, because I want to say that our EFL learners may sometimes come from different backgrounds. Their parents may not be Greeks, so they may be bilingual students, and so they carry with them different cultural elements. So our students, our university students, through the teaching practice, they try to overcome any fears or stereotypes, and of course offer back to society. So actually this takes me to the teaching practice itself. This is conducted in the framework of practice in English language teaching, which is a level 3 module. Each university student is teaching approximately 12 hours. This year they're teaching, 10 hours, but this year they're teaching for 12 hours. They have the chance to apply theory into practice. They have complete freedom. They are completely autonomous, independent to practice and to experiment and to try out whatever they want. And all of this is done on a volunteer basis. As I said, this is very critical for the project. So students prepare their own teaching material on top of the books that they're given to teach. Also, the university students, through their teaching practice, they have the chance to assess these EFL learners, both officially and unofficially, through a summative and formative way. For example, they supervise and grade the tests. What is important also is that at the end of the teaching practice, the university students get a teaching experience certificate that verifies their prior work experience, because our students, the university students, are teaching English to real EFL learners with real challenges, real books, everything is real. Finally, through this teaching practice, students fulfill their academic requirements. At the end of their teaching practice, the university students need to submit a portfolio that is full of lesson plans and a reflection task. And this can show us the level of their autonomy and independence. And of course, they are officially observed by myself during their teaching, and for which they get a lot of feedback and of course a grade. But I don't want to focus on the grade because I think feedback and the rest of the skills are critical at this stage. So what are the benefits for the students? Basically, the most important is that they go beyond accumulating knowledge. They end up being more creative and definitely autonomous learners, autonomous teachers, independent, responsible towards the society and towards the students. They learn to deal with multi-layered challenges. We all know that a classroom is a place where we're constantly being challenged, and we have to deal with a lot of things at the same time. Through these challenges, they build a better understanding of external communities, and the trainees see how university and teaching are related directly with the society and the community they're living in. So they develop a social responsibility, global citizenship, and as I said, autonomy and independence. Finally, through all of these, they cultivate a range of professional attributes and academic skills, such as problem solving and critical thinking, among other things. That's the end of the presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. And I hope I'm on time.
You're fast. You still have a minute and a half left.
Okay.
Maria, what did you do to these people?
Well, if I have to say something, that this program was set up in 2016, and we have already 2 cohorts of EFL learners who have graduated, and they have taken the B2 level exams, all of them successfully. So this year we're running our 3rd cohort. We're very proud of the EFL learners, but also of the trainees, because some of them had to teach online during the pandemic. And for someone who is totally novice and has nothing to do with teaching, it was quite a challenge. And honestly, I'm very proud of the trainees and the students, because they all adapted very quickly and they did their best. So I think that giving back to the society in such a way, offering the best you can, I think it's critical to build a better society and to actually give something to the new generation, if I can add anything. Thank you so much.
Yes, that was great. Thank you. Well, it's good. It's I think as teachers, it's important that we help the future teachers, and one of the reasons I started this. So thanks for being a part of it. Okay.